All right, ladies and gentlemen, YouTube, good morning. Discord, good morning. What's up? What's up? How you guys doing? Welcome back. Welcome back to another live session. Hope you guys had a good weekend. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are feeling good, feeling ready. So, there's a couple of stocks that I'm watching. There's PIK, which is up 255%. There's RVSN. There's SGD, potential bounce from Friday's move. And there's also DUO, and maybe even TCBP. These are all the stocks that I think can move. Now, I think PIK might be the best one to watch. My watch lists are usually a little extensive because I like to have these stocks saved in my recents, even if it's not moving up now. Once it's given opportunity pre-market, that's good enough for me to let me know that it could potentially do something a little later into the day. So PIK, I'll start off with this one. And by the way, that was my alarm for screen recording, so let's go ahead and do that ASAP. ASAP. All right, screen recording, looking good. So PIK, highs of $19. Big boy move this morning. Big boy move. I mean, this is pretty incredible. This lets me know that some pre-market traders are probably finished already. They probably came in, made their money on this big move up, and now it's taking it easy. So we've had a big pullback, big drop. Let's see. Low 802, man. Brutal. Brutal, brutal, brutal. 8.02. Talk about a backside, right? Now, this is under the context of pre-market. So now, can we move up higher? Let's get rid of some of these previous drawings. Can we move up higher here into the open? Can we get that, like, relief bounce out of this drop down? If not, that's okay. But I think we can see something, being that the range is this, insane, right? I mean, pretty huge range here. So we'll see how this one does. The daily chart, not as relevant. Let's see. Let me double check. PIK. I think I was red on this stock the last time it gave a move. I remember having a red day on this stock. I think this is like June of last year or something. Yeah, we gapped up to like $8. Yeah, it looks good. I mean, if we can get back, I mean, whatever it can do, right? Like we're on a bit of an inside move right now versus the pre-market high. So whatever it does, anything will be decent, to be honest, if it does something. But anyhow, so for those of you tuning in on YouTube, hit that thumbs up, and let's continue here. So RVSN, this one just popped up recently. We traded this one a few days ago. Let's see. I don't know how well it'll do. We had this big move up here to like 470 to the 200 EMA a couple days ago, and since then we've kind of pulled back a little bit. So this one is a bit of a maybe, in terms of what it might be capable of. It's hard to say with certainty, but we'll have to just, kind of watch the ride, right? 480 is a big level. Can we get up there? Right now we got 370s. Pre-market high is at 398. So we'll see how this one does. That's RVSN. I'd like to see a retest of 480 at the 200 EMA and the high of day from a few days ago. Other than that, let's see, we have SGD. Some of you guys might not like this one, and that's perfectly understandable. We sold off Friday aggressively from 260. Wait, was it only 269? Really? Well, yeah, we did pop up a couple times. Yeah, this one might not be any good. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. It sold off from 269. We're currently 148. I thought this was more expensive for some reason. I thought it was like a $10. Yeah, but as mentioned, there's also DUO, which this one kind of had a high point of 175. This I could see this one giving a bounce as well. We dropped from 175 to 111. Unless this is like an offering, which it doesn't seem like it based off the chart. I'd expect a nice recovery Whether it's like to 120, 130, something, anything would be good. But being that we got quite a few stocks here, I'll be looking forward to rotating and just trying to find the hot stock, the strong stock, and then focus my attention and efforts there. So 175 for the highs. Other than that, maybe levels around like 140 we can watch out for. But yeah, looks decent. We'll see how it does. DUO. DUO. How will it do? Can we curl up? Yeah, that's pretty much the list. Other than that, let's be disciplined. It's the first day of the week, but also no pressure. It's also like the whatever day of the year, right? It's just another day of us trading. So let's look forward to be at the best. Let's look forward to trade to the best of our abilities. Let's look forward to being disciplined, right? Let's cut those trades where we need to cut those trades. In terms of our risk management, whatever that might mean for each of us individually. For those of us here in MMU, we're always looking to cut the trades quickly if they're not going in our favor. Other than that, yeah, let's have some fun, right? Trading is always exciting. Let's see what this day has to offer. PIK is the one I'll be watching into the open. I'll have small size on everything, and then I'll look to size up if something is worth it. Other than that, remember the disclaimer. Remember that day trading is risky business. A lot of people are having a hard time, so utilize the simulators. Utilize a small amount of cash if you're not quite where you want to be, right, in terms of that consistency. Other than that, remember the live streams and recaps are never an invitation to copy trade. And lastly, I do not invest for my subscribers. So we'll revisit the disclaimer throughout the video. Let's see what PIK has to offer. Son of a gun. Why is there a delay there, brother? Okay, good, good, good. So far, so good. Are we going to continue? Nope. Pulling back. I'll try again. High fill for 55 area there. High fill. Watching for the bounce. Tight stops. Nope, it's going down. RVSN, on the other hand, has a good push. A little disappointed that I'm not green there, but we had a super high fill. PIK. 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 RVSN, on the other hand, pushing up nicely. 420. This might give a good bounce at some point. Watching RVSN. Can we get a good bounce here? Hopefully it doesn't give back all the gains. They're both kind of just selling off. RVSN 74 for the lows. Let's pull it up over here. 74. 5-minute candle. I guess it's still in decent shape. There's 65. It's coming down. I'm going to start rotating. DUO potentially over 116. I don't know. Do I want to take a starter? There's 14. DUO, are we gonna see something here? Oh, PIK shoots. Jeez. Damn. Look away for 1 second, man. It's at the highs. 1020. There's a small seller there, perhaps. Brutal, brutal, brutal PIK. We're going to take a $400 loss there. I still got small size. Let's pull it up. It's rejecting the highs. 880. Goodness sake. Yeah, I'm going to keep the small size for now. I started my rotation thinking these two stocks were going to be slow, and then PIK is already back at the highs. DUO back at 17, but it seems a little slow. Let's see what else might be moving here. So there's 16 DUO. Can we keep going? A bit of a scratch trade there to start the day. 19. Perhaps we get something. TCBP. How's this one doing? Ay, ay, ay. DUO to halt opposite 27 if it gets going. I'm not sure which one of these stocks is the stock just yet, so I want to keep the size fairly small. Don't want to get too aggressive yet. And we're not quite getting into that halt up. So DUO, are we going to see a pullback, or can we get to the halt up? I hope I'm not early. I might be. Let's cut this trade. Try again, 21, small size. I'd pull it up on screen when I get the chance. I can't move my hands off the buy button here. Watching a DUO. Will we curl back up here over the view up or push to 33? PIK is trying again. It's at 990. There's a new low. Can this curl? Okay, I might be getting a little too red here. PIK back at 1020. I'm down like 700 now. Not great. PIK has some massive range here though. Back to 40, you know, from 1020 back to 940. We gotta tighten up. I'm gonna size down some more. I refuse to go too red here. So I'm gonna size down. That way I don't lose a lot. Although I already had small size to start. Just a bit of a choppy start here for me. So we're getting 940 for this low, which is not bad. 1020 is going to be a big level here. But from 1020, again, 980, 940. So that dip, we got to be very, very careful. There was a seller around 12, 10,000. Oh, 10, there's 10,000. 10, 11, 10, 10 area. Do like that we have higher lows. And I'm getting blazed. Well, that's not good. Higher lows to the depths. We're going to take another loss. So, PIK getting the better of me here. Still waiting. Again, the goal here is for me not to get too red before the stock actually comes. Stock. It could still be this stock. Maybe it's something else. But it's not quite here yet. It's going to take another big dip. This TCBP is moving a bit. The halt is at 14. The high is at 9. I don't know what the low was. 10, 17. Okay, maybe this is a stock. TCBP.
EALY.
Can we see 15, 16, 17 again? Not bad. There's 18. See, it's the whole thing. It's like it's just a matter of avoiding those losses until the real stock comes, you know? Too bad I'll be down 1K before we get this sweet move. And it might need more of a dip here. Maybe not. The halt is at 38. Oh, can we keep going? 43 for the halt up. I do apologize. This is off screen. I mean, I can't do anything about it. Sometimes the stocks start to move. You know, I gotta do what I gotta do, or else I'll be missing the trades. It looks like it's gonna get locked in at 43. There's a ton of buyers. So instead of being up 900, I'm flat because I have to make back that loss. And it's the same thing every day. It's like the same trap, you know. Sometimes it's just no matter how much you try to size down the start, you know, you can't do anything. Sometimes you just can't do anything to avoid that red. So we accept the risk, we stay cool, calm, collected, and we move on. what I'm not gonna do here, and this is not me overcompensating for Friday, but what I'm not gonna do is take on so much size to where I could give back my entire 900. Friday we went up to big size in this situation right here, and today I'm not going to. And you know what? More than likely today the trade is gonna work because that's what the market does to you. But I'm gonna stay consistent. Stay consistent with what works in the long run. Is there another stock moving up? PIK, not so much, at least not right now. RVSN, not quite. MEDS halted. How's that looking? Light volume. The volume is too light right here. DUO potential halt 27. This one needs more volume. It's, I don't know, it's like it's a little thicker. I'm not super interested in it. TCBP. I gotta prepare for this one. I am gonna have size. I'm just not gonna take size like right away, like I did last time. And even still, we have to be careful because the risk is real. And this is a good place to mention our disclaimer again. Remember that again, the risk is real, right? Day trading is risky business. Day trading is risky business. A lot of people are having a hard time, so take it slow, take it easy. If you're new, if you're not quite as consistent, even if you've been around, it's best to use the simulators, best to utilize small size. Even for the students in our classes, we do not guarantee profitability because trading is that hard, it's that risky. We got to be honest and upfront with the people, you know? There's no trickery, there's no lies, there's no gimmicks. We got to be very forward with the audience and let the people know that trading is hard, even for the people in the classes. So, do the right thing, take it slow, take it easy. Even if it means taking 2 years to learn, 3 years, more, 10 years, whatever is necessary. That's what we have to do and not skip steps and try to be aggressive and, hey, RT did this, none of that stuff. 747.32. 47.32 for the resumption. So we got a little over a minute. MEDS, the volume is so light that I'm not interested. Maybe I check back on it later. This one I had resistance potentially at 250. $288, $415. I mean, we'll see how it does. We'll see how it does. Again, 47.32 TCBP. Apparently at 243. Here we go. Oh my gosh, bro. Really? That's disappointing. It's struggling. It's struggling. It's struggling. That hold of 50, man. What was that? Sizing down, sizing down. I have to size down. It's like it's all over the place here. And it's skipping around. It's not a great resumption for me, so kind of waiting. There's a new high. I don't know what it wants to do here. I have small sights for now. There's a small seller at 80. It is moving very fast. $57. Not ideal, but okay. Is it holding? It looks like it is. 50. Are we holding 50? It's a little crazy how it's moving here, but you know, trying to give it a shot. And back down. Again, it's fluctuating very quickly after this resumption, almost skipping in price. Hard to predict, hard to read here on the level 2. The next 1 minute candle is 10 seconds out. There's 50 again, and this is instantly going to 50 from 68 or so. Very risky here. It seems to still be holding. I'm going to try it again. Tight stop. Hopefully I don't get blazed here. I will get blazed. Low 43 or 39. Goodness gracious. What's going on? 35 for the lows here. Hope I don't get blazed here again, because I'm going to try right here. Do not take me to the depths. All you do. Do not take me to the depths. KB, are the Bulls still alive, brother? I'm in at 29. Jeez. Well, I guess it's not that awful, but not great either. Where are those Bulls? Do I hear 35, 40? Or am I delusional here? KB, brother. Are the Bulls okay? 38, that's what I'm talking about. The Bulls are still alive. And they're taking on the dip. The Bulls. They're here and are alive and well. That gives me confidence there. What's that low? 25? This might be too aggressive. Waiting. Gotta be patient. Gotta be patient for the right areas. Trying low 30s. It's a high fill. Not great. 47, the high of the last. I want to see if I can't get the 1 minute candle to make the new high, if possible. If it comes up nicely. Okay. Do we need to retest the lows? Maybe. Perhaps. Gotta be careful here. Time. 52. Ooh boy, not good. I'm in what, 25? Well, okay, fair. It's kind of rough though. It must hold here. Do not go to the depths. KB, brother. I should have held that maybe a little longer, but okay. Anything below like 18, I would I would have had to just take that big loss. But I'm gonna hold this here as long as I can. I'm gonna treat this like the 5-minute setup, of course, because I'm in fairly low. So I'm gonna sacrifice this potential 10 cents at giving it a chance at curling up. And hopefully it does go. If not, we've missed out on 250, which is not great. But I'm gonna trust and believe in the candlesticks here. The new 5-minute candle is 1 minute away. And I'm gonna look for a retest of the highs here over time. Yeah, we continue to push. I don't really want to see an early pullback because we've been struggling here. So I'd like to see consistent green candles over the next 2 minutes or so on the 1 minute time frame. We had 37 for a high. I'm going to try to hold this as long as I can. No paper hands here, no paper hands. Still holding 1500 size. Average of 18. I am willing, if I start to scalp, it'll ruin my cost basis, but if it looks good for scalp trades, I do have a different order entry here. It's having trouble in this area. And we need to get over 40 over the next minute or so if possible. If not, PIK selling off. Are buyers still interested? Are people still buying mid-20s? If not, I gotta get ready to stop out. Even if it's for 1 cent of gain, I need this to be a winning trade at the worst case scenario. Oh, I'm gonna stop out right there at the very lows. I'm back in, small size. It looks like it might be going down. Cutting it. Well, that's the only issue with the 5-minute setup. And it's also I love to just scalp. Right? We had that like question I think yesterday or a few days ago. See, in that trade, there's a chance I could be holding and it goes all the way to 280. Or it comes right back down and then you feel like, man, I should have just took that 10 cents when I had the chance. Which is why I scalp, because the feelings for me, like when it comes to the emotions, I feel better taking the 10 cents than it going against me versus the day when it does go to 280, you know? Now I'm here and I'm like, dang, 250, I just let go through the window. But we accept the risk. We understand that particular type of trade. There's no complaining. What's the next stock? Because this one is having trouble. Is it worth a shot here? Tight stop. Is it worth a shot? I want to see 30 here quickly if this is to be any good. 30, 30, 30, 30, 30. Maybe I try once more. There's a lot of buying, but nothing like happening here now. PIK. One more attempt. 30, 30, 30, 30, 30. 40. 30, 29, 30. Can I see 35? 35. KB, KB. Are the bulls maybe still alive? It's not finished. It doesn't seem like it's finished yet. We might still have another chance here. But we need the explosion in the volume. We might just be able to get back to highs. This is a good sign here. Being above 230. So the pullback was low. Oh, 08. I'm going to size up the moment I see something good. I like that the volume is picking up here. It means business. I think it means business.
MADS VTYX.
Do not go down. What's going on? Let me cut this. Expecting a push right there. Nothing quite happening. This is also too high. We might need to retest the lows. I don't know how I didn't make money on those like first 4 trades going up. Well, I'm not sure, but whatever. Low 30. It's all good. What was that? 43 over 43. 5-minute candle making a new high. Not quite going. We need to rip through. I'm not pushing size yet. Although maybe I should. Seems to be having some troubles here at 60. Early, there's a bid there, but it didn't do anything. I didn't see any sort of jump. We're still having some trouble here at 60. $58. It's doing what it was doing before. Like it's having trouble here. It's having trouble. We have the volume necessary to go though. I don't want to overtrade it here. High of day was at 80. Okay. Mm -mm. 62. If it goes, I'm not going to be able to get the breakout right with the way how it's moving right now. I don't trust it just yet. I like how it's moving, but you know, it's a little in this micro area here on a smaller time frame, just a little wilder. Yeah, I know I was gonna miss it. I'll try to dip. Dip is good. I don't know my fill though. Do not go to the depths. The breakdown is gradual, so I'll try. But I want to see 70 out of this. Ay, ay, ay. And you know, I just know like the way how it's moving, I'm not gonna even bother for that breakout. Not to say that it's bad, but the sharks are on the run, which is the main thing. $96 for the highs, and we had a low of 55. Come on. Selling into the green at 96 and getting filled at 75. What's that, man? Can we see 75 hold? Man, what's going on this thing? I haven't had a chance to use size either. Still haven't sized up. I'm not getting the clean areas that I would want to see to like actually go ham. I don't want to use size unless I'm very certain of the area, because you know my accuracy is still 50%, so can't just be throwing out size every trade and getting smoked. Are we gonna try again here? Cover, 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 cover. They're hanging by a thread. They're hanging by a thread here. They're hanging by a thread. 70. 70's fighting. These short sellers, I tell you, man. Oh, that was too soon. 70, 69. And it's breaking down a bit. Having trouble defining and determining the dip here. I mean, the low is 55, but do we really need to go to 55? Low right there, 61. Good bounce. 61. Gonna try 68. Can we see that high hold in continuation? 75, 80. No, not quite. You just gotta remain patient here. Just gotta remain patient. 61 holding again. It's fluctuating so much at the lows that you know I think I'm overtrading it. We had 53 right there. Maybe that was the bottom. What I could do is give it more room, but sometimes that gets tricky. But it seems like maybe 53 might have been the bottom there. I started to think it was going to break down below 50. That's why I sold. It's back here again. I got small size this time. But I could try and hold these 500 shares for a little. Can we get 70, 75? Can we get to 80, 85? Red, red, right back down to 58. And I'm not even green on this day because I was red 1K on the other stocks. So right now we're just up $100, down $100. That's again, avoiding that red at the open, man, is so crucial. So just got to keep paying attention. Hopefully we get another sweet move. Hopefully we get a move that I can use size. If I use size, then I'll be able to get green very quickly. High of the candlestick, 81. A lot of buying, man, but it's having trouble. So over 81, can we see a retest of $3? Is that possible? Because this consolidation has been going on for a while. This kind of slow grind back up. It's a pretty high fill. 68. Okay, not too bad. $83 and back down. Can we try again? Nope, it's coming down. 76. It's where you start to get frustrated, but gotta stay cool, calm, collected. Gotta stay cool, calm, collected. Keep watching, keep waiting for that entry. Once that volume is really in. Can we see the squeeze? Is this it? 88. Try again. Not quite. So I might miss the breakout here again if it like rips over 3. It's just so tricky. This price action. There's a lot of green hitting the tape at times, but then the stock not going. Again. Come on. Son of a gun, man. Break of 3. Struggling. Oh. Yeah, I think I kind of might be done with this thing, man. That's so bad. We've now lost like 500 off the top, which isn't great. We get to 99 by 98, and then it's like 91 on the bids. 310, 94 on the bids. it's not even that it's spready, but it's just teleporting back down every time it tries for the push. So maybe it does give an extension later, but unless I buy and hold for 15 minutes straight, it's not making sense. Ay, ay, ay. Even the dip here is a little tricky. So, let's see. I'm kind of losing interest in this one. DUO, PIK. PIK, I would have loved to see that one be strong, but SGD. Nope, nope, nope. So we'll see. Oh, we're right on the day right now. $300. Not good, not good. I'm not really interested in trading this stock anymore unless it gives a huge move. It's too much of a grind. The first push was good because we had like 3 green candles going up nicely, like bigger range. Since then, we haven't been able to do anything. Gave back on the dip, made on the dip, gave back on the way up, gave back on the dip, made a little bit on the dip again, and then losing on the breakout here over 3. It still looks decent, but with that topping wick, if it does fail this time, I wouldn't be surprised. This is a pretty huge topping wick and rejection of the $3 level, so I wouldn't be surprised if it is on backside, but it also could curl back up. It's pretty early in the day. We'll see how it does. PIK, man. Taking me to the depths. Thought this area here would have held up with the higher lows that we were seeing. But that resistance was strong. Bought in right here. And this thing just kept flushing down. Fair trade. Pretty quick loss. Just waiting patiently for something else, either this stock or maybe something else. We'll see what we get. 61 has bounced up a little bit, but again, it's been so difficult to determine the dip that at this point, I think it just makes sense to wait. Maybe the 5-minute candle will make the new high again, which would be at 83. but we'll see what it does.
MADS.
MEDS. No good. MESO is moving up a little bit, but seems like the volume is a little lighter. That's a lot of red. Is this worth it? Probably not. MESO. It's another one selling off. Short sellers are in control. MESO, small move up. The pre-market high is at 331. The chart itself doesn't look bad, but I don't know. The volume is a little lighter. I hope I'm not playing with fire here. But it seems like it has potential. But if I take a loss, well, I guess I take a loss. I'll keep the risk as tight as I can. 82 and 85. Where's the volume? The 1 minute candle would be at 92. The low of the move here is 77. Yeah, waiting around. I'll wait around. This is not it. It's holding up that 77 area, but it's like the volume is just not coming in. 76. The volume I think is just a little too light there, perhaps. Maybe I'll wait. This is a good place to just take a break and, come back later. It's a good place to take a break, come back later. ENCP, I can take a look. Volume on that one is in the depths, brother. Yeah, I think I'm going to just take a break and come back later. I'm gonna size down and take a break. Currently red about 300 or so, and just waiting. Started the day down about 900 or 1K, somewhere there. Losing big on PIK, just two areas I'm buying really, and just like flushes. Other than that, uh, TCBP in the first 3 minutes we made 900, which kind of brought us to flat. At that point we were red 100 on the day, but got up to 1200 at best. The resumption is what really got the better of me. I thought we could have done well, and again, if I had made the decision that I made on Friday again, if I made that same decision to size up on the resumption, because sometimes we do very well. Again, this is another resumption where I just struggled, and instead of going down from 900 to 400, I would have certainly, I would have certainly went red like 900 if I had size. So at least that's gonna protect me instead of going down 2K on the day, because that's exactly what would have happened. If I had like 7,000 shares, I'd have been red like 900 easily, and then I'd have been down like, you know, 1.8. So sometimes you gotta just trade with that longevity in mind. It's not about just making a big sum of money right here, right now, but can we be consistent over the days, weeks, months, and years? So Friday, again, not gonna bash myself or anything like that, but it's always tricky if you risk the entire day's profit on one trade. It's just a lot of risk. I do want to take a break. I don't know, do I keep the live stream on? I don't like to keep the live stream on if I'm going to take a break, but I'm gonna have the Discord and scanners on, and then I'm just gonna go down and just gonna go lay on the couch. Take 5 minutes. RVN, no good.
ANCPU. ANCP.
MESO, man. There's some volume for break of 3, but might be just a bluff. Oh, 308, 309, 316. Maybe it's not a bluff after all. This is going to the depth. What's up with these stocks, man? But maybe it does hold here. Actually, it might not be a bad dip. Maybe I'm getting a little too frustrated too easily here, losing sight of the prize. Can't take your eyes off the prize, off the ball. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna come back later. Maybe, we'll see. The day is early. I'm down $300, but I don't like the trajectory of the day right now, man. These days, like 90% of the times when this is how it goes, I end the day down 1K. 90% of the times. So, should I just shut it down, don't come back, save myself the trouble? Or do I, maybe take a break, come back, see what happens later, right? Because I don't want to be too much of a pessimist to where, like, I don't come back at all and then maybe something does go, right? Not necessarily FOMO or anything like that, but yeah, I mean, it's 10:30. We could see a good stock at, like, let's say 12, 1, maybe even 11:30, right? But we're not seeing a lot now, so I don't want to stay in front of the screen because before you know it, I'm trading MESO and it's just not doing anything. So I think I'm gonna shut it down. Yeah, I can live stream in Discord when I come back later if something is moving. But again, staying here is like it's so easy to end up like thinking something looks good and then before you know it, it's like you're over trading. So what I want to do is just pay attention to the scans, pay attention to the chat, and just see just like that I'm buying something. Buying TCBP. Yeah, let me run and let me run with speed here. Decent looking area for the bear trap, but nothing. At 60. It's back at 56. So yeah, what I really want to do is look at the scans, look at the chat, and if people are like, really raving about something, calling it out, or something just really hitting the scans over and over, that's where I'd want to make a return and trade something that's like established and like really aggressive. Yes, Big Steve indeed, brother. Don't give up. Don't give up. Oh my gosh. Roll the dice. Don't give up. Some people are more aggressive than others, right? All right, this is what I'll do. I'll keep the live stream on, but I'll be back in like 5 minutes. Then the only bad thing with the stream being on is that I can't really respond to like DMs and stuff. I refuse to do that type of thing during a live stream, even despite having like multiple monitors. There's no way I do that. I'm too paranoid to do something like that, right? If there's someone telling me in the DMs that hey, like I'm having a hard time with revenge trading, I don't need the entire world to see who this person is and that they're having trouble with revenge trading. So I'll be back in a flash. I'll be back in a flash. If something does go crazy, you can thank me later because once you leave, something starts to move.
DHCAU.
TCBP still looks like, something. But again, I think maybe the longer hold for the people that do that naturally with their styles, it might be better suited for those people. I don't know. Quick scalps could work, but very tricky. It's never easy, that's for sure. If this keeps going down, it's a pretty big pullback.
ENCPU. ENCP.
Small size. Can we get a bounce 65? Nice, nice. Lovely. Sensational. Yeah, I'll take the 10 cents. I'll take the 10 cents. Not bad. Not bad. I'm gonna prep size just in case I need it. And here's 80. Do not go to the depth. Oh my goodness. 65. Bounce, bounce, bounce. That's a low pullback, man. From 80 to 60. Thought high 60s would have been good right there. $57. It's saying the high was 90? I didn't see 90. I saw 81 or so. That's gonna kind of mess up the chart. It's another bigger dip. Yeah, I'm gonna shut it down. I'm gonna shut it down. If something starts to move, I'll stream it in the chat. In the chat, I'll go live. I'll put up the charts and I'll look at some trades. But I am out of here, man. This is putting me to sleep. I'll be back later. I'll be here. I'll be here. I'll start to do back end stuff. I don't want to just keep staring at the screen and not do anything. So I'm gonna start doing some other work, and then the moment something starts to move, I'll go live in the Discord. And I'll go live in Gen 1, or maybe I'll go live in the day trading section all the way at the bottom. That way anybody can jump in if they're still here. So with that being said, if you're going the distance all the way to 4 p.m., maybe even later than that, for those of you who love to trade after hours, I know there's a few maniacs out there that'll go till was it like 6, 8 p.m. Continue to be disciplined, continue to be patient, continue to look for those opportunities that you know and love. Stay true to your systems. I know that in the broader community, some of you guys are trading totally different styles. Some of you guys are holding longer, some people are going short, some people are trading options, and so forth and so forth. So whatever it is that your style is, stay disciplined. For those of you in the MMU community, keep those losses tight, and be patient for something to come around that can work well for the strategy. Again, for me coming into the open, seeing that things were a little choppy, sticking a small size, I think was the right decision. Unfortunately, did get caught in a few trades down on PIK. Other than that, the moment that TCBP came and was good, we were able to get ourselves right back to flat very quickly. Right now, I don't recognize anything looking good for what I'd like to see. So I'll be out of here and I'll be back the moment something does start to look good. So I'll start some administrative work here and we out. ENCP. This one, yeah, volume is lighter. I'm not going to touch it. So yeah, take care, guys. Stay safe. Stay green. It's been Relentless Trader. Been a quick one. As of right now, for the end of the live stream, we're down at 329. One scratch trade. The goal is, hopefully, by the recap, I'm green like 1K or something if a good stock comes along. If not, we don't want to lose too much on what we already have right here. Got to keep it tight so that once the good days come around, we can really excel. But yeah, take care. I'll catch you guys in a bit. The recap will be out around 5 p.m. market time. See you guys then. If not, I'll see you guys in the Discord if something else moves and moves well. Take care, stay safe, stay green, hit that thumbs up on the way out. See you later.